Hey, what's up? It's Ben from WODprep, and we are back in a new and improved WODprep headquarters, ready to dive into the 2021 season. This video is going to give you 5 amazing reasons why you should register for the 2021 CrossFit Open. As many of you know, many of you probably found this channel because of our CrossFit Open guides. This year is going to be the best year ever. I'm going to be making so much free content for you and everyone else doing the CrossFit Open. You're gonna love it. If you want complete strategy guides, make sure you go to WODprep.com, sign up to our email list by downloading any one of our free training guides. We have free training guides for pretty much everything. Go download a free training guide right now, and you will automatically get this video, this open strategy video, and all of my best open strategy tips as soon as every workout is released. We work hard. My videographer behind the camera here, we will be staying up really, really late every single Thursday night when the open workouts are released to bring you the best content. I'm super excited. It's been over a year since we've done the Open. I hope you're excited too. Reason number 1 that you should register for the CrossFit Open is that this is for everyone. And when I say everyone, this is the most inclusive CrossFit Open that has ever existed. In the past, we've had scaled and RX divisions, and we've also had multiple age groups, and that was great. But this year, with a new CEO in charge and a new team attacking this, we have an even better Open. That's because we have 3 different divisions: RX, scaled, and a new foundations division, which is even more basic for the CrossFit beginner that might be watching this video. Also, we have a no equipment division. So that's for people who don't have any equipment whatsoever. You can do the CrossFit Open, in a sense, your entire own open division with no equipment and compete against people from around the world. How cool is that? So even if you're still in lockdown, I know many of us watching this video are still in lockdown because of coronavirus and everything that's going on in the world. Even if you are locked in your house, you can still compete in the CrossFit Open as long as you have an internet connection. I think that's amazing. And I'm not even done yet. There is also an adaptive division this year, which I find fantastic. So that means for the first time ever, adaptive athletes, whether they have some sort of limb missing or if they have some sort of mental incapacity, there's a whole list on the CrossFit website that talks about all the different adaptive divisions that they're going to have. It is incredible. So if you're an adaptive athlete and you've been modifying a lot of my videos because I haven't ever made adaptive content, well, good news is that this year I hope to bring you some adaptive content because you can register for the CrossFit Open and you have your own division. I am so stoked. So again, reason number 1, no matter who's watching this, if you have the ability to watch this video, you can compete in the CrossFit Open this year. And as a reminder, no matter which division you are in, we will have free content dropping hot at the end of every single Open announcement. We are some of the first to get our content online. So no matter which division you're in, I'm gonna do my best to bring you suggestions. So again, make sure you go to WODprep.com, sign up for any one of our free training guides, and you will get the Open guides delivered to your email inbox as soon as we release them. Reason number 2 to register for the 2021 CrossFit Open is it's shorter. The Open is only 3 weeks. It's a lot more manageable. I think it's gonna be a lot more fun, especially with all the different divisions and groups and stuff like that. Because it's a shorter year, I think we're gonna have more athletes competing the entire 3 weeks. I think we're going to have a really awesome time. Another thing to mention is that because it's only 3 weeks, that means you have even more incentive to get your best score possible on every single workout. There's less room for spread because there's less workouts. I wouldn't be surprised, as a bit of a teaser, I think some weeks will feature multiple workouts. That's kind of my thought this year, is that maybe week 1 will have a part A and a part B. Maybe the second week will have 3 parts. We've seen it in the past, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did that for each workout this year. Reason number 3 to register for the Open, it's the perfect motivation tool. I know that this year and last year has been really, really tough. 2020 was one of the worst years ever for a lot of people, and I'm not here to dismiss that in any way, shape, or form. But finally, we are starting to move back in the direction of normalcy. And no matter how much of a rut you might be in, I know, admittedly, if you're on my email list, you know that I've been in a couple ruts this year. I've had some struggles both mentally and physically, and I've been able to push through them by doing one thing, and that's taking action even when you don't feel like it. Mark Manson, one of my favorite authors, has an article about this, and if you click one of the links below, we have lots of links and resources for this video. We'll make sure to have that article linked. But he basically talks about the best way to create action is to start with action. A lot of people wait for motivation and inspiration, and then they take action. And that's a flawed concept because a lot of times that motivation and inspiration doesn't come. It's been a rough year, and that motivation wasn't really there for me for at least the latter half of last year. We had some rough times here at WODprep HQ. One thing that Mark Manson talks about in this article is that sometimes just taking a small, seemingly infinitesimal action will inspire you and make you motivated to take more action. If you don't want to read a book, You're like, oh man, I can't read that book. That's too hard. Just say, hey, I'm going to commit to reading one page or maybe one paragraph. And then what happens is a lot of times once you start, you keep the ball rolling because action inspires action. Same thing goes for going to the gym. Maybe you're like, I'm not going to go to the gym today. I have a million excuses. Well, if you can make a deal with yourself and say, I'm just going to put on my workout shoes and go to the gym and warm up, and then see how you feel, and give yourself every right to leave the gym after the warm up. More often than not, you're going to get warmed up. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to stick around. I'm going to hit a workout, and then those dominoes will start to fall. This is the reason. Register for the CrossFit Open. We have the link below this video, or go to games.crossfit.com. Register for the CrossFit Open, and that could be the action that inspires you to take even more action. Reason number 4 to register for the CrossFit Open is this is the perfect way to measure yourself against yourself and also measure yourself against the world. What's really cool is that this year they're bringing back the custom leaderboards. So if you register for the CrossFit Open, make sure you sign up for the hashtag WODprep custom leaderboard, and you get to compete against everybody else that's watching this video and is part of the WODprep email list and part of the WODprep Masters community and all of our paid coaching programs. We're all going to be combined together in the hashtag WODprep online leaderboard at games.crossfit.com. It's going to be really awesome. So not only can you create your custom leaderboards, you can compete against people your age, you can compete against people in your state, in your profession. I know there's like firefighters will compete together and police officers will compete together and students will compete together. You can join as many custom leaderboards as you want and compete against others and see where you stack up. I know for my dad specifically, he really loved knowing what his rank was in the state of Maryland in the scaled 55 plus division, right? It's amazing how awesome you can niche down and start to pick out a couple people to compete with and against every week, even if you don't know them personally. It's a great motivator because you can measure yourself against years past, and also you'll be able to measure yourself in the future by competing in more opens. This is the perfect chance. If you've never registered for the Open, or maybe you have in the past and you don't feel as fit this year, I know that's my case, I'm still gonna register because it's a great way to compare myself against my other scores and also against my peers and friends and family, and it really does help me motivate myself to take action, take more and more action, and keep excelling in the gym. So again, if you need another reason to sign up, it's because you have an infinite amount of custom leaderboards that you can join and compete against. The 5th and final reason to register for the CrossFit Open, and this is the most important one, is that open magic is real. The CrossFit Open year after year inspires people to do things they never thought possible. I don't know who you are on the other side of this camera, but I can tell you right now, I've personally seen thousands of athletes do things they never thought was possible. Ring muscle ups for the first time ever, bar muscle ups for the first time ever, pull ups for the first time ever, double unders for the first time ever, being able to do burpees pain-free for the first time ever, first time getting below parallel in an overhead squat. I've seen it all, folks, because I get thousands of emails each and every year saying, hey, I was able to do blank and I never thought it was possible. Open magic is real. There's something about this idea of competition. There's something about if you're fortunate enough to be able to do the Open at a local CrossFit gym or at a local box or training facility with other people, there's something about that motivating force that gets people to step up their game and do things that they never even believed that they could do. I've personally PR'd multiple of my lifts during the CrossFit Open. I've pushed my mental strength to a level that it's never been before, and I know that you can too. So whether it's a mental feat, whether it's a physical feat, whether it's a PR that's like, man, I know I can get that muscle up, or I know I can get that pull up, it can happen in the Open. But the first thing you need to do is register. There are my 5 reasons to register for the CrossFit Open. Number 1, anyone can participate. If you're watching this video, you can participate. Number 2, it's shorter. It's not 5 weeks long, it's 3 weeks. It's even easier to finish and compete in. Number 3, it is the perfect action to take that will inspire you to take more action. Number 4, you can compete against pretty much any community that you want to and measure yourself against yourself or measure yourself against others. Join the hashtag WODprep leaderboard. It's gonna be amazing. And then last but not least, trust and believe in Open Magic. It is the real deal, and I can't wait to see what it does for you. If you want our best Open training tips, make sure you look in the description below or in the top comment, or just go to WODprep.com. Sign up for anything on our website, and you will get free Open training guides delivered to your email inbox, including some of the best content that we have, which is our full form strategy videos for each Open workout. I can't wait to see you on the leaderboard, especially the hashtag WODprep leaderboard, and I will be back with more content next week.